Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got people up in the house early tonight. Maurice said he was going to be the first one to remind everybody who he said was going to be in that casket. But everybody come on in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please, on the way in. Man, I was trying to get to y'all as fast as I could. I had y'all saw me on the live earlier, or for those who did, I was out shopping and then I had to hurry up and run home, and I made a quick meal of nachos for the boys, and I was like, oh my god, I'm running behind. So I did get here by 9 though, because that's what time I had scheduled the live to start. But I was really trying to go on earlier than what I had the live set for. But I was like, let me hurry and cook this food. And then when it was done, like, y'all go in there, fix your place, I gotta go. Then I forgot to make my drink. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Hey, everybody present? Everybody in the house? Can we get a show of hands? We need to do roll call. Miss Hogg, I'm like, she better be up in here. Queen of Trades, what's going on? Marion, what's going on? She said that she loves Cookie. She is all drama. Yes, honey. Cookie, boy. But you know what? I swear, they acting. I mean, Lucius and Cookie both been in the acting business and the entertainment business for a long time. But I swear, they be doing the darn thing up in this show. They acting skills be on point. And Cookie, I mean, everything is so believable. That's what I like about this show. When it first started off, 5 seasons ago, when it first started off, everybody was like, oh my god, that show is so unbelievable. This family owns an empire. They own a music label company. They going through all this drama, da. But, over the years, as the time went on, it's like, man, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I enjoyed tonight's show. Did y'all enjoy it? Did what y'all guessed was going to happen? Was that what happened? I know last time we had discussed this show, even today, earlier, when I came on earlier today, people was like, okay, Tanya, who you got? And I was like, well, last week, when we discussed this, it was me, it was Maurice, it was a few other people who said, okay, now that we think about it, okay, we're not going to go with Dre anymore, because we kept saying it would be too easy to just kill him off, right? Because that's what everybody expects, is for him to die. So, I mean, who would be the next one? It can't be none of the entertainers, right? It can't be Hakeem. It can't be, it's not going to be Jamal, because Jamal, they're going to leave him in the story, but not in the show, next season. So they can't be killing him off. Can't be Lucius or Cookie. They're like the 2 main head characters in the show. So it was like, who else? And then I can't remember who said it, but one of my viewers last week said, they think Kingsley is going to kill himself and offer up his heart. Well, I mean, he didn't really offer up his heart, but he kind of did. Like, did y'all take that as him, like, going out as a true lion? As a true lion? He didn't have Lucius' last name. He never had Lucius's last name. And, when he told Lucius, he was like, you know what? What now? Am I doing it now? Am I acting like a lion now? As if when he heard Lucius, I think it was when the pivotal point for that, as far as Jeff Kingsley way of thinking, I think it was when he went to see his ma, and that was so sad, y'all. I was like, whew. I know when you young, when you have a parent who's very abusive. Not saying I went through that or nothing. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying in general, when you young and when you have somebody abusing you and treating you like that, and then you older and you a grown person, I don't think I can keep dealing with that. When she slapped him, I know you ain't supposed to hit no woman. I know you ain't supposed to hit your mama, but y'all. man. But she was, and just imagine what he was going through all this time. The way she was talking to him, I took it as if she hated him. Like, she's always been abusive. She always looked at him and saw Lucius, looked at him and saw what she, where she failed, where she went wrong in life. And then when she kept telling him, you're never going to be anything to them, and they're never going to look at you as a lion or as family, stuff like that. Even though Lucius, it seemed like he was being sincere, don't y'all think? Like, some of the brothers, like Hakeem and them, they still, was on the fence, He gave us some of our money back, he apologized. But they still was like, we don't know if we can trust you. That's, they repeated that several times to him over the last few episodes. How do we know we can trust you? But Lucius really, really wanted to give their relationship a chance. And Maurice, I think you're right. I think he killed himself to prove that he's a lion as far as what he will do for family. Because Lucius kept saying, I would kill for these kids. I would kill for any of my kids. I would die for any of my kids. And so I think when he said, am I a lion now? And at that point, when Lucius was, when they like bleeped it out or whatever, I think after he pointed the gun to him, he must have pointed it right to his head and said, am I a lion now? I was like, wow. That was crazy. And then, like Maurice said, he must have tried to, get revenge on his mom at the same time. Do you think? Like, I don't know. I still can't, even though we had guessed at the last minute, last week, okay, it might be Jeff Kingsley. I still can't believe he took his own life. I thought that maybe he might get into it with one of the brothers, or he might get into it with Lucius, and they would end up in self-defense, maybe. I don't know. But he took his own life. Like some of y'all guessed, he took his own life. And I just was like, dang. You said it seemed a little rushed. You know what? I agree. When I was watching the show, I was thinking like, it seemed like they should have stretched it out. Maybe not a 2-hour episode like sometimes they do finales, but maybe an hour and a half episode, you think? And even like the commercials, I was hoping like it would be like very, very limited commercials. It still was like 3-4 commercials, in between each scene. So, hey Roxanne, let me make sure I say hey to everybody. Hey Denise. You said, oh yeah, Andre trusted him. Yep, it was Andre and Lucius. And I think Hakeem, I know Hakeem was like, eh. And, Jamal, they weren't as sure as, but, I mean, when he gave them the $20 million, that would have won me over. Like, I understand what he did in the past, how he tried to ruin them, ruin their reputation, even, wanted to kill his father. But given that $20 million, he gave them $20 million without blinking. Like, when Dre came to him, Dre was like, you know what? He didn't even want money. He didn't even come to ask for money. He came to ask for contacts. He wanted contacts, some referrals, some recommendations, But he pulled his phone out. He was like, doop, 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 doop. $20 million. Here you go. Is that enough? So, I mean, I don't know why Hakeem and Elsie. You said yes, it was. It was too short. It seemed rushed, and I'm glad somebody said that because I felt like something wasn't right, and I think that's what it was. They felt too rushed. And you said it felt unloved. But you know what, Maurice? Probably because of the whole thing with Jamal. Like how I was saying, like right after Jamal got released from jail. And I was like, okay, because the producers, they probably had like scripts all the way to the end of the season, right? The producers and the writers, they probably had their scripts all the way to the end of the season. But when Jussie Jesse, aka Jamal, when he got, into that incident, that situation, with the, y'all know what happened. And he went to jail for falsification or, stuff like that, lying basically. They probably figured, okay, he's gonna be in jail for a minute. He's gonna be in jail for a minute. So I'm sure what they had to do, they kind of had to revamp and hurry up and rush to redo some of the scripting because they have to really kill him out. They have to kill him out the show, but they didn't want for him to die out the show. They wanted to kill him out the show. So I think that's when they rushed it and they hurried up and got him married and everything. But then when they saw, okay, he's out now. It's like, okay, he's out now. What do we do with the show now? So I think it was like they had to make some decisions quickly with these last 5 episodes or so, and they rushed it. They rushed it. But overall, I still say that it was a great ending. I still say, and it still leaves us in suspense. Like, we've been in suspense for like the last 5-6 episodes, and we're still in suspense. And what do y'all think about Cookie? Do y'all believe she really slept with Lucius, or do y'all think that she just said that because she want Lucius to leave her she wanted him to leave without her? What do y'all think? Because something's telling me that she did not sleep with him. Something is telling me that. Because remember when they was rolling around in the bed and they was kissing and hugging and she walked in there and threw that coat down on the floor and jumped all in his bed? I don't think she was being honest. And she was like, do you want me to go now? Do you still want me now? So, yeah, I don't think I'm like, dang, did something did she go back? I'm like, did she go back? And then when the detective kept telling the FBI agent, when she kept telling Lucius, Cookie was at his house several times or, multiple times or something like that. I'm like, was the agent lying? Was the agent telling the truth? Did Cookie go back? And we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God. I'm still in suspense about a lot. You said no, she didn't sleep with Cross. Okay, everybody thinks she didn't sleep with Cross. I'm like, that's what I was thinking when I was watching it. But then I'm like, okay, are they throwing us a curveball again? Queen of Trade said she just said that. Maurice said she just said that. Miss Hall said no, she didn't sleep with him. And Queen of Trade said she was talking about Dre. And, hold on. You said she was talking about Dre. Who was talking about Dre? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any of y'all. You said, I think he is coming back in season 7. And you think so? So you think they're going to leave him out of season 6, Queen of Trades? And then bring Jamal back in season 7? Do you think that's kind of like a punishment for him? Like, okay, you fabricated all these lies. You made the police do all this work, wasting all these tax dollars, got people thinking you was attacked by white people, white supremacists, white racists, white people who had homophobic, white people, and kind of embarrassed the Empire cast. Lee is probably like, okay, then people start speculating that I had something to do with it. Okay, so it really didn't happen. So you got out. You don't have to go to jail. They dropped the charges. You think they just punishing him for season 6? And then going to let him come back in season 7? Because I would actually like that. I really hate that he has to leave at all. Yeah, he still has a contract. That's what I'm thinking, Denise. I know that they weren't going to take him off the show. They said that his life will still carry on in so many words. They said his life will still carry on in the show. And like I was saying last week, I think how they're going to do that is basically he's going to move back to London with his husband. What is his name? Kai, with his husband Kai. And then, they'll probably have like, he'll have like a long distance relationship with his mom and, his brothers, and they'll talk and they'll, hit each other up every now and again. I think that's how it's kind of going to be, to not kill him off. And then maybe in 7, he'll have to come back again. I don't know. You said Cross was her confidant while she was dealing with Dre's illness. Mm-hmm. Yep. But that man is still infatuated with her. I cannot believe how infatuated he... Like the agent said, if Lucius knew that you was obsessed with his wife... But, I mean, now, I guess he does know now. When she showed him the pictures, and first he thought they was doctored up, photoshopped and whatnot. And still I was like, but Lucius knew that Cookie had went with him overseas, not overseas, but to Panama, to try to get their money back. So, some of those pictures were from, like, that trip. So, I don't understand why Lucius thought from that she had did something with Cross. Hey, Barbara on IG. What's up, fam bam? We just up here discussing Lucius and Cookie and the possibility of her sleeping with Damon Cross, like she told Lucius at the end of the show. A lot of us think that Cookie was lying and that she really just told Lucius that so he could leave and so he can get on that helicopter without her. But even though, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Even though Lucius believes that she slept with Damon Cross, I don't think Cookie would have left anyway. Because, I mean, her son just made it. I mean, he just made it by the skin of his teeth. Just made it. Because of Kingsley and the heart. Because they wasn't going to give him another heart. I mean, his organs was going bad because of all the chemicals, all the toxic, stuff they was putting inside of him, because of the chemo and everything. So he wasn't going to be put on no donor list or nothing. So he was really saved, like, just in the nick of time. So I don't think she wanted to leave her son anyway. And then on top of that, Lucius tried to help it. Like, could y'all do something like that? I was talking to my son today, my youngest son, and I was talking about Empire, and because they sometimes watch it, and they sometimes watch my reviews, and every now and then they'll pop in on my reviews, and I'll tell them get off my live and go about their business. Go play video games. Or sometimes they'll pop on my lives from class, and I'm like, would you go to class? What is you doing sneaking on the phone? But they get my notifications because they be helping me, watch my videos and stuff so I can get watch time, so I can hurry up and get monetized. And I was talking to him. I was like, can you believe Lucius did that? And he was like, well, shoot, if I was dying for cancer, that'd probably be a good thing. And I'm like, what? So you mean to tell me you would want me to help you kill yourself? Or your father kill yourself? And he was like, well, you make it sound real, real bad. I'm like, I can't imagine. You said Kingsley mama going to do something. Yes, Denise, yes. And Cookie was not even paying attention. I had to rewind that part several times because I said, hold up. When Cookie jumped up and gave her a hug, like, for one, she came back too soon. Like, she came running in there ready to tear Lucius a brand new you-know-what. Screaming at him, you killed my son. Why you killed my son? And I'm like, hold up. This is right after she basically slapped the taste out of his mouth, verbally and physically abused him. And act like she can't stand him and don't want to look at him, don't want to see him. And then, oh, you killed my son, and then after that, she's like, you ain't getting nothing. I'm not giving y'all nothing. Y'all ain't getting no heart. Y'all ain't getting nothing. And then she comes back, like, almost immediately. Like she just dried up her eyes and was like, okay. You can have any of my son's organs, heart, lungs, whatever you need. And then when Cookie gave her a hug, she was like, it's gonna come with a price. No, she said it's gonna come with a fee. or it won't be free or something like that. And I was like, okay, hold up, let me rewind, let me make sure I heard that right. And she said, but it won't be free. And I was like, oh, I don't think payback is gonna be with money. I don't think she wants money. I think she wants Lucius 6 feet deep. That's what I think. I think she wants Lucius dead. You think she wants money? I don't know. I think she wants Lucius dead. Hey, Helen. Hey, how you doing? Because if she wanted money, Lucius and them been doing well for many, many years. I mean, rolling in the dough, making that money. And she could have, at any period of time, filed child support, had a blood test taken if she just wanted money. And she could have got a whole lot of money, before Empire went down and before Jeff took over and, all that. They lost their money from the scandal and everything. I don't know. Do y'all think she wants the money? You say she got money now. Her son Rich just died. That's true. That's true, Denise. That's true. Because he had $20 million just to give to Lucius. I mean, when he gave it to Dre. And he said, I owe y'all way more than that. And if he could easily give $20 million away, ain't no telling how much money Jeff had. Ain't no telling how much money he had. You said Tracy is evil. Yes, she is evil. Yes, she is very evil. And I think, y'all, from the way I was looking at it, after witnessing Tracy going in on her son Jeff, I think that might be like, okay, Jeff was like, okay, I'm upset because you weren't there. Because my mom was on drugs. Lucius didn't introduce his mom into drugs, but Lucius dealt drugs. So she wanted Lucius. She liked Lucius. She wanted drugs. She got the man with the drugs. She had it all. Even though she wasn't the main one. She still had the drugs. And she had the man, whenever she can get them. But Jeff was like, you know what? You got my mom on drugs and you left us. I think it was way more than that. All that pent up anger for him to do what he did to Lucius and to the Lions, I think was from her. Like her. All the things she told him. She was, the way she was degrading him. Basically telling him he's stupid. You don't amount to nothing. They don't care about you. You don't mean nothing. I was like, dang, mama. Dang. Like, she taking out all her anger and aggression on him, like, all his life, probably. And so, he did in return to Lucius. He said Kingsley was fed a bunch of lies from his mother. She lied about everything. Yep. And Lucius never knew about him. The one thing Cookie did not lie about to his, like, Cookie kept saying, Lucius, am I lying to Tracy? Did you kill him? Please tell me if you kill him. Tell me if I'm lying to Tracy. Because she told Tracy Lucius didn't. And the one thing I know for sure she didn't lie about was she told Tracy that Lucius lied to both of them. And that neither one of them knows. So please don't take it out on her son, Andre. You think she did that to keep him away from his dad? Kingsley was fed, but yeah, because she was mad. She's like, hold up, and there are women out there, come on, y'all, real shit. There are women out there who have men, get with men who are taken already, or who don't really want them. They just treat them like a jump off, whether they got another woman or not, and get pregnant. And then when the child gets older, they try to keep the son or the son or daughter, whatever, the child away from the father, or don't let them know about the father. Or even if they do, if they don't want to be back with them, they try to keep the child away from the father. And that's exactly what she was doing. She was pissed when he said, I'm trying to get to know my family. But she, I think, drove him to kill himself. Because he was like, nah, Ma, they are trying. Lucius is trying. They want to get to know me, and I'm trying to get to know them. He wanted to be a real lion and be really a part of the family. Eventually probably help run the business, and I think she drove him to that. But it didn't help when Lucius, y'all. Hold on, let me read y'all comments. You said, I think she did that to keep him away from his dad. Yep. She was in love with him and was hurt. Mm-hmm. She did that because she wanted the life Cookie had before Cookie. Yep. 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 And what about this? When, okay, I think Jeff's mom did push him, like, put them doubts in his head. It made him think that Lucius really didn't really love him or want to be in his life, part of his life. But what about when Lucius, every time Jeff tried to bring up, like, remember when they was in the office? No. Remember when they was out by the records? When they was looking at records and they ran across Lucius? They was like, what was they, like a swap meet? Or maybe outside of a record store? Because the stuff was like on the street. And Lucius was showing him, like, remember this one? Remember this record? Remember this record? And while Jeff was up there talking about, yeah, I remember that. I remember these records. As a matter of fact, when I was younger, you was the devil. You was the devil, and we was not even allowed to play you in the house. And he said, but I would go over all the lyrics, trying to find out if there was anything in those lyrics giving me some idea that you was thinking about me, or that you acknowledged me, or that you knew I was alive. And he said he never found anything. And then, like, immediately Lucius was like, oh yeah, man, and this one right here, man, remember this one right here? This one reminds me of Dre when he was little, when he was born. Talking about he had a big head and all this, and Cookie thought they was gonna have a girl, but they had a boy. And Jeff was looking at him like, did he not just hear what I said? Like, Lucius was not even like, I don't know if he just didn't want to talk about it, or if it was just, he had too much other stuff on his mind that was more important than how Jeff felt when he was a little kid, listening to his music at home with his crazy mama. You said Cookie and Lucius still loved each other when they were divorced, and they still love each other now, even after being married. Uh-huh. What's up, Helen? Yup. Hey, Slasher Chick, what's up? Did y'all enjoy the Empire review? Everybody who's just now coming in, the Empire show. Did y'all enjoy the show tonight? We've been waiting all season for this last show. Like, we've been waiting all season for this last episode. And some of us was right. Some of us was like, yep, Jeff is going to kill himself. Dre is going to get his heart. I admit, I thought it was going to be Dre dying. But then as the episodes went on, I was like, nah, I don't think so. I'm not so sure anymore. I'm just really not so sure anymore. But yeah, so, now, what do y'all think about Damon Cross and the agent? Like, I'm really glad that Thirsty was able to talk Lucius down. Like, Lucius was about to go kill that boy. He grabbed his gun. He grabbed some money. He was ready to go off Damon. Like, for real. And then hide. Until he find out what the agent, what they all had on him. But I'm glad Thirsty was able to talk him down, because he's right. As soon as Damon Cross would have ended up dead, them agents would have knew he had something to do with it. Because Damon thinks Lucius is going to turn him in, or snitch on him, whatever, set him up, and vice versa. Lucius thinks Damon is going to do the same to them. And the agent was like, you know what? Which one of y'all gonna do it first? She's just waiting. Which one of y'all gonna do it first? Because she really, really, really wanted Damon. And she said she will sacrifice Lucius to get Damon. That's what she really wants, because he's like this big, huge money launderer. Dude is rich. He is major rich from money laundering. And so that's who she really wanted. But she was like, I'll take Lucius and Cookie down if I have to. So now that Thirsty talked Lucius down, I wonder where Lucius is going to go. I wonder where he's going to go. But and I wonder what Cross is going to do to try to get Lucius set up. He offered her $20 million. $20 million. And she's dirty. She's dirty. I didn't think she was a dirty cop. I didn't think she was a dirty cop, even though I don't like her because she's trying to bring Lucius down to get to Damon. I didn't think she was a dirty cop. Like, even with taking the pictures of Cookie and trying to convince Lucius that they was having an affair, I didn't think she was that dirty. Now she's like, okay, Damon, I'll let you slide if you give me $20 million towards my campaign next year. I was like, that's dirty. That's dirty. I mean, because of the simple fact, okay, police agents, they gonna try to take people down the best way they can. I get that. I get that. But I didn't think that she would take her sights off of Damon for money. I thought she really, really wanted to take him down. So I'm like, okay, now we know. I'm like thinking, okay, if Lucius offered her more money, would she say, okay, let's take Damon down? Yeah, and I think thank you, Queens. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that she's going to let Damon walk. I'm not convinced at all. I'm not convinced. Now I'm just looking at her sideways like, she'd rather take money than take them down, or she gonna take their money and then still try to take them down. You said Cross and that by lady both going to prison, or Lucius gonna kill them. Ooh, now that's a good outcome. That's a good scenario. Miss Hall said the lady cop not going to last. I don't think so either. I don't think so. But you know what? You know what? How much y'all want to bet that the person who takes her down might be Damon? You think? I don't think it's going to be Lucius. I don't think it's going to be Lucius. I think it's going to be Damon. I really do. Or maybe Dre. Maybe Dre. Remember at the beginning of the season when Dre kept begging Lucius? Like begging Lucius, can he get in on the footwork? Can he get in on the dirty, grimy part of the business? And Lucius kept saying, nope, I did not send you to school so you can get that good old education for you to be out here getting your hands dirty. I mean, inside the prison, it was a start. When he managed to get Terry's son, his girlfriend's son, get them dudes off of him for messing with him. And then he was able to, get the other guy to take the rap, for the crime that they were accusing her son of, so he can get out of prison. I don't know. Queen of Trade said Dre would kill her. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be either Dre or it's going to be either Damon Cross. That's what I think. Yeah, he went to Ivy League school. Shoot, Lucius ain't paying all that money for you to go out there and get dirty. But Dre has always had something to prove to Lucius. I'm not only book smart, I'm hard. Like, he came out of prison like, I'm hard now, and book smart. You said when Lucius find they working together, Lucius killing them both, and Andre fixing to join the church, he ain't killing nobody. You think he gonna just join the church? I don't know, he might, but y'all check this out. I think next season is when his wife is going to figure out what Dre did. And I think his wife might try to break it off with him. Not his wife, but he did propose to her and they did get married. Yeah, that's right. They did get married. He gave her that ring that Hakeem went and bought at the gift shop. That was cute. That was really cute. They found, I don't know if that was a pastor or if that was just one of the chaplains, one of the church chaplains from the hospital. I don't know who that was, but they gave them quick little vows and everything, and they married now. They is married now. It's official. That baby gonna have Dre's last name. That's what he really wanted, was not to have his son come into this world without his last name. So they did a quick wedding, but I didn't think that she wanted to. I don't know. See, y'all know I be reaching sometimes, y'all. Y'all who been following me sometimes knows I be reaching. And when he first asked her to marry him, and she was like, "Oh no, no, not right now. Let's wait. No, we got time. No." I'm like, I was thinking, is there another reason besides the fact that she wants to just focus on him and him getting well and not be pressured with weddings and all that kind of stuff? Is there another reason why she probably didn't want to marry him? Like, have y'all thought like maybe she's already married? Because when they just got married, they didn't sign no papers. Ain't nobody brought no wedding certificate. Hakeem went and bought that little ring from the gift shop, and they just got married. And I'm like, yeah, she did say she wanted a church wedding. She said she wanted to invite all her friends and family. She made him promise her that. And I'm like, but still, when she was saying, no, not yet, let's not do that right now, I was thinking like, And then on top of that, she still doesn't know that a guy died in prison. Like when she kept saying, I don't know how you did it. How did you get them to leave my son alone? How did you, thank you. And she was buying him all them gifts and everything. And he was like, no, I don't deserve that. Stop buying me stuff. I don't deserve that. So she still doesn't know like the details of how her son got released. She don't know that there's a man in prison serving her son's bid. She don't know any of that. So I think that's going to come out in season 6. I really do. And I think their relationship going to have some problems. But I could be reaching. I could. You said you side-eyed Terry. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I would thought that she would have been falling all over him. Like, yes, marry me. I'll marry you. Yes. With this little bubblegum machine ring. Yes. She know Andre the Lion and she know her son was saved. Yeah, but I don't think she really know how. I really don't think she knows the details. I think that she probably think that he used his influence to make them guys back off of him. But I really don't think she knows that a man was murdered. I don't think she knows that. I really don't. You think she about that life? Nah, I don't. I don't see her. Nope, I don't think so. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't know. She just acts like this little church girl. This little goody two shoes. She ain't gave me no signs that she's street, that she bout that life, that she on some rah-rah. She ain't gave me that yet. She not yet. I don't know. But I could be wrong. You said it won't matter to her because she know her son was getting his ass beat. Yeah, he was getting his... And I hope that was all that he was just getting beat up. Sure. You don't never know in prison. You don't never know. People go in there straight and come out wanting to, come out gay. Sure. And sometimes it's because they didn't have somebody running up in them. Now I do agree with you on that part. She did when Cookie was coming at her on that part. I agree, but I still don't think she's about that life. I just don't. She gonna have to prove to me. Because the thing is, once she get into that married into that family, and she realizes everything that they into and everything they've done, she gonna be in the family then. So if she ain't about that life, she better be about that life. She better be, because the thing about it is, once she becomes a part of that family, guess what? All them people that's trying to take Lucius down, the agents, the FBI and all that, they probably gonna try to come for her too. Try to make her flip. I don't know. You say yes, she did, Miss Hogg. I bet he is hood. I'm gonna have to see, y'all. She gonna have to show me. She gonna have to show me, because that talking lip to Cookie, hey, I give it to her. She stood up to Cookie, but that ain't enough for me. That ain't enough to confirm it for me. Sure. You said, where's Terry's son, daddy? I don't know. I always thought about that because I cannot recall her speaking about her son. I mean, about his father. Like, is he dead? I don't remember. Is he dead? Is he locked up? I don't know. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember about her. All I remember is her, talking about her son when they first met. When Dre met her son in prison, and then then he met his mom when she came to visit, and then she was like, stay away from him, he's in prison because of this, and da 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 da. And then once she found out that he's the reason why her son is now safer in prison, then that's when she kind of got a little soft on him. So I don't know, but I don't remember anything about that. Oh, Denise, girl. See, that's why I love doing my reviews, because things that I don't think about, y'all think about. Y'all be putting this stuff in my head, y'all. That would be crazy. Okay, y'all, we have to remember, if this does happen, Denise is the one who saw it. Denise is the one who said it. If that does happen, oh my God, that would be crazy. If he was to end up being Tracy's son's father, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh man, yeah, he is dark. Okay, Tracy is lighter. Her son is dark skinned. Damon Cross, he's dark skinned too. And I love me some dark-skinned men, by the way. But y'all have probably already heard me say that many times. I love me some dark-skinned men. But, you thought about that twist too, Miss Hogg? Yeah, because she's never discussed it. Now, okay, Denise, since you took me there, I'm going to reach again. What if Damon Cross was the father of Terry's son? What if Terry's really not pregnant? And what if Terry and Damon are both working together? Did I say Terry? I meant Tracy, y'all. I'm sorry, I meant Tracy. I'm like, But you know what? People keep saying that Cross is Cookie's old boyfriend, but I don't remember them showing any scenes of them having a relationship back in the day. I don't remember that. Was they together when she was with Lucius, or were they together before Lucius? Okay, y'all fill me in now. Y'all fill me in. Fill me in, please. But see, again, Denise, Damon is after taking Lucius down. So I can see him getting closer to Cookie to take him down. I think that's one of the main reasons why he wanted, because remember at the what event was that? When they had announced the tour and all that, and Damon was there with that woman, and she said, "What are you looking at?" And remember he said his future? I'm like, what did he really mean by that? Did he really mean Cookie was his future? Or did he really mean that he's going to take Empire? Or try to take Empire? I don't know, y'all. I'm still in suspense about a lot of stuff. And now I'm equally excited for season 7 to start. Season 6. And when that season start, that first episode is going to be off the chain. That first episode going to be off the chain. You said the guy she left Lucius for, the one her dad liked? The one she left Lucius for? Oh, but was that Damon? Was that him? Or was that just some Other dude. See, you gonna make me go back and you gonna make me watch some, man, you gonna make me go back. You gonna make me go back. Queen of Trades, you gonna make me go back and try to find that scene. I gotta go through all these episodes, Lord. Because, I mean, did she call him Damon? Did she call the dude Damon? Did her dad call the dude Damon? I don't even remember that. I remember she was talking to some guy, but I thought the guy was kind of geeky, like. See, it's been so long. I can't even remember. I remember there was a guy. I remember Lucius came along, and she stopped seeing that guy. Was that him? Oh, Lord. Okay. But if that was him, why she keep acting like she didn't know him? Or why she keep acting like she, if that is him, she's been playing it off good, because I just couldn't even tell that was him by the way she was acting. Even when she was crawling all over him in bed. Because why wouldn't neither one of them speak about it? Or say, you remember me, you know you love me from back when, or you know, or he took you for me. I mean, I could see Damon going off about something like that if he was to meet up with Cookie in the future and be like, you left me for this mofo and da-da-da-da-da-da, you know? And I'm not getting that. But you could be right. You know they be throwing them curveballs on this show. So, you could be right. I don't know. But next season, hopefully, we'll find out for sure if that was him and find out. Because I want to know more about Terry. Now, y'all say she about that life. I want to know more about Terry. Like, I know she's a RN, you know, and she seems to be a very sweet woman. She seems very loving, very caring. She seems like she really, you know, likes Dre. But I don't know. Something's off to me with why I keep saying Terry. With Tracy. Something is off to me with Tracy, and I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it, but I just don't know why. I don't know. I mean, she has to be pregnant because the doctor told her everything will be fine. But what if it's not? What if it's not his baby? Something's off. I'm sorry, y'all. Something is off with this lady and the baby, and her not wanting to marry him at first, and then like, you don't want to marry him at one second, then the next second, and I want this big old lash, and I want 100 white doves, and she wants this big extravagant wedding. I don't know. At first she didn't want to tell him about the baby. Then at first she didn't want to marry him, and then now she wants this big, lavish, extravagant wedding. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be all wrong about Tracy. I could be all wrong. She could be that ride or die, you know, like Cookie is tired of being. You said if a man saved your son's life, you would like him too. That's true. You right about that. But I don't know. I still feel, I don't know. My sixth sense is just telling me there's a lot more about this Tracy than meets the eye. So I don't know. But you said he was a kid and maybe that's why he is bad now and changed his name. He don't look the same, and how could he want her so bad from seeing her once? I know, because remember when they met on the elevator? When they met on the elevator, at that time, I had said, when I did a review after that, I said, wow, it looks like they got chemistry. It looks like there was sparks. You know, when he had freaked out and panicked, you know, on the elevator. And even now, I'm still wondering, was he faking on the elevator? Like, was he just trying to, I don't know. He could have been seriously scared of being stuck in that elevator, but I don't know. And you said now Tracy could be a plant by the FBI. Uh-huh. That could be true. See? Now we thinking outside the box here. And that's exactly what we started to do at the end of the season. We started thinking out the box. Like, okay, everybody was like, oh, it's Dre, or it's Hakeem, or it's Lucius, or it's, his mom, or, it's Kingsley's mom. And then the closer and closer it got to the end, we was like, hold up. That's what they want us to think. And that's what I love about Lee. That's what I love about him. I mean, they always like keep us thinking and keep us in suspense. What looked like it might go right be going left. And that's what I love about this show. It's exciting, it's suspenseful. This show that came a long way from when it first came out, because at first, like I know some people who was like, only watched it to like the 4th or 5th episode, if that, on the first season. And I was like around the 3rd or 4th episode of the first season. I was like, man, I don't know about this show. I don't know if I want to continue wasting my life on this show. But then I was like, I kept watching and I was like, oh, this show is lit. Yes. So I be telling people now, I'm like, y'all need to go back to season 1, like for real. And y'all need to watch the whole 5 seasons up until now. Y'all is not gonna regret it. But yep, it sure did, Helen. It sure did. Denise said, but if she is pregnant, she ain't telling nothing to mess up her. Yep. Because she might be an RN, but with Empire, with they fans coming back. And, because this Trust tour seems to be doing okay. And now they got the CDs out. They're going to be giving out CDs of the tour, and also special, behind the scenes footage also on the CDs. And that's what Lucius was doing. He was working on the footage for those CDs to give to all their fans and everything for the Trust tour. And that's when Jeff was up in there like, dude, listen to me. Man, that was crazy. Jeff was going off. He was like, look at me. Listen to me. I was like, oh my God. And he pulled out that gun, like immediately pulled out that gun. I was like, dang, okay, he ain't wasting no time. Like Mari said, it seemed like they kind of rushed this last episode, but I think it still worked out. I think you said when Demi Moore was added to it, it got. Oh yes. Oh yes, it did. And when when she got killed, what did they call her? They called her Boo Boo Kitty when she was killed, and then when Dre's wife was killed, and then oh my God, it started getting better and better and better. And that's when I was like, dang, I don't know what to expect next with this show. I don't know what to expect. Anika, that's her name, Boo Boo Kitty. But now what do y'all think about? What do y'all think about Giselle? Why do I think Giselle is on some slick stuff? Like, she and Becky had went behind the scenes. Remember, they were the ones who were able to help find out about Jeff Kingsley, about the hard drive, about the emails and all this kind of stuff. After all that got out in the air, her and Becky, she convinced Becky, you have to have my back. Whatever I do, you have to have my back. And then when she presents that, okay, when they go visit that building, that empty building that Giselle wants to use for their own space, and she was trying to convince Becky, to jump on board, she was like 80-20 split. Now, Becky at first was like, nah, I don't want to do that, because she had got an offer from, was it from Def Jam? I think she got an offer from Def Jam. So she was thinking about Def Jam because she's not too certain if all of Empire's customers are going to come back so they can start making more money, because I think she's just tired of being stuck in the same position. Lucius has never really pushed her way up. She's kind of always been stagnant with her position. She's good at what she does, seeking out talent and everything. And Giselle knows that. So I think I don't know. I think Giselle is up to something. Yeah, she did switch it to 7:30. Mm-hmm. Right. First she said 80-20, and then she said 70-30. But I don't know if it's going to be worth Becky leaving because Giselle, I think she's up to something. I don't trust Giselle. I do not trust her at all. I don't trust her. And I don't think Giselle is really looking out for Becky's best interest. She knows Becky is good with seeking and scouting out talent. And of course she needs somebody. I mean, besides her managers, who else she got? She don't have nobody else there yet, for the company. And she knows that getting Becky would be number one. That would be her first smart move for starting up her own company. But I don't trust her. And I think Becky, if she goes with her, I think she's going to regret it. I really do. And probably come running back to Lucius, by the way. But yeah. So anyway, but yeah, what did Giselle say? She said she had she talked with her managers. Not her manager, but her was it her money manager? I think she said her money manager, probably the people handling her finances. And she basically told Becky that she decided to dump all her money into Empire. But wouldn't that be like, okay, and this is why I say this. Because Denise, I'm thinking inside trading here. If you know where I'm going, inside trading. Like, she's about to dump all her money into Empire because their customers are starting to buy, they're starting to download the apps and all that stuff. They're starting to gain the trust back from their customers. And I think that's where she's going to go wrong. And the funny thing about it is, every year for my main job, we have to, like most jobs, especially if they're like into insurance business, things like that. You have to take those tests every year. And one of them is insider trading test. I mean, not like a test, but you have to go through the training every year, things that you shouldn't do, things that you shouldn't tell about the company. She knows that Empire's money is about to skyrocket. So she's dumping all her money into Empire right now. And I think, I don't know, I just see insider trading. I just see something is going to go wrong with that. But you said, remember how Giselle did Eddie? She's not to be trusted. She threw his ashes on the side of the road. Do y'all remember that? right after the homegoing service. They gave her the ashes and put it in the urn. And she on the way home from the funeral or whatnot, she just opened up just dumped all them ashes, dumped them on the road. Like she was pouring some out for the homies. I was like, dang, she dirty. But yeah, Helen said she remembered. He wasn't though. That's true, Queen of Trades. He wasn't. But she wasn't either. And that's why I'm still thinking, I don't know. I don't trust her. And I kind of feel sorry for Becky because I think Becky is going to get wrapped in there with her. And I don't know. I don't know. Roxanne said, oh my God. You said she was on there last week. That's Lee's show too. Remember how Giselle did Eddie? Oh, I read that one already. You said Queen. Okay, IG, it's 20 seconds left for y'all. We still on YouTube, Tanya's Primetime TV Media News, if you want to roll over to the YouTube channel. But y'all got 12 seconds left now. So I'm going to say my peace out to you guys. Talk to you later. Have a good evening. Smooches. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Bye-bye. Okay. IG has ended. After 1 hour, it goes off when you're on a live. But yeah, so I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think Giselle is up to? Because She just not gonna open her a whole new company and then just totally start all over on her own and leave them lions alone. I know that. I know that much. I think she's trying to make as much money as she can off of Empire right now, and then take that money out, grab some shares and stuff. And I think she's going to try to take, because she had joined partners with joint ownership or something like that with Cookie and Lucius, and for her to be dumping all her funds into Empire at this point, she's going to take all her money out once and probably put it into her own company. That's what she's going to do. And I think Cookie going to try to tear her a new one. Her and Cookie going to be at war next season. Watch what I tell you. You said last week, from thinking about Dre's suicide and ran off the road. Y'all, how did Lucius get in that car accident? Yeah, Queen. Yeah, Queen. Yeah, Queen just told you last week when he was thinking about he was thinking about what Dre had just told him about him wanting to kill himself. And remember, he was like, "Don't you do nothing. Don't you do nothing without telling me. Without telling me first. Don't you do nothing." And then Lucius was like, he got to go and get some air. And when he left to get some air, he was driving, and he started having these flashbacks of Dre when he was a baby, how sometimes he was there and sometimes he wasn't there, him and Cookie arguing because he wasn't around the house a lot. Then he started having all these flashbacks, and then he passed out. He hit the rail, y'all. He hit the rail on the side of the road, and he passed out. And then that's when he started having them dreams that he had saw his father, that he had saw Bunky, and they was telling him, you need to help your son commit suicide. And then after that, he went home and he realized, okay, I'm gonna help my son. Not really help him, but just be there for him, because Dre wanted him to be there, because he said, I cannot do this alone. I would like you to be there with me. So yeah, that's what happened. Yep. He was talking to his father, and he was talking to Bunky, and he was talking to what's his name? Bumpy and Exhibit. What's Exhibit's name on the show? I can't remember Exhibit's name on the show. But yeah, he was talking to Exhibit, or his character. But yep, so that's how he ran. That's how he got in a wreck. He was daydreaming, y'all. Daydreaming about his son and their life and everything that happened in the past up until now. But I don't know. I don't think I could do that to my kids. I'd be like, if you go out of here, if you leave this world, it won't be because of me. I can't watch. I cannot watch. Shine. That's it. Thank you, Miss Hogg. Shine. So yeah, Bumpy had came to him. Shine had came to him, which is Exhibit, and his father had came to him in a dream. And they all were saying the same thing. You need to be there for your son. Out of all the things Dre done for y'all, help y'all raise the kids. When Cookie was in jail, you was out there running the streets. Dre was the one at home with the kids all the time. Raising the kids, feeding the kids, taking care of the kids, helping them with their homework. Then he went to college, went to an Ivy League school, came out with them degrees, and helped build Empire. So they was like, in his dream, they always like, you know what? You owe him for everything. So, yep, that's what happened. But, this show was good, y'all. This show was good. Now I can't wait till next season. I cannot wait till next season. You said, did you see Giselle trying to get the music company from Star? But she didn't want, yes. Yes, and Star, now that finale came on tonight, but I didn't watch it because I was too busy trying to watch Empire while I was cooking for the kids. So part of the time when I had Empire playing in the background while I'm cooking for the kids, I'm running back and forth to the TV. I don't know why yet, but I still haven't put my TV in my kitchen. I have a small, you know how some people got a small TV just to sit on their counter. That thing, we moved in this house 2 years ago, and that TV is still downstairs in a box. When me and my sons went to do some spring cleaning a few weeks ago, and we started in the storage room, and we were doing some spring cleaning, throwing away some stuff that was in boxes, you know, from when we moved, or just stuff we realized we don't need anymore. Threw away old Christmas trees, you know, things like that. And I was like, oh my God, the TV. The TV. I was like, I had forgot about the TV. I said, well, sons, where does TV come from? Who TV is this? And my oldest son, he said, Mom, remember I bought that TV a couple of years ago? And he said, then remember I bought me the 50-inch to go in my room? And he said, that's the TV that I said you can put in the kitchen. I was like, well, damn it. All this time, I've been complaining for not having a TV in the room, because where my kitchen is, I have to literally walk out the kitchen, then turn the corner to see the TV in the main room. And I'm like, all this time, I could have had this TV up in my kitchen. And it's still down there, by the way, in the basement. So, yeah, I'm going to bring that upstairs. But, anywho, thank you guys for tuning in. It seemed like we all enjoyed the last episode. I'm so glad everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody enjoyed this live. Again, I'm going to repeat. I've been saying this on all my reviews, you guys. It's almost to the point where I'm about to get reviewed by Google, by YouTube, to try to get monetized. So, no pressure, y'all. No pressure. But to my supporters, to y'all who really love my reviews, especially if you're behind on certain shows that I review, please check out my playlist. I have so many playlists, so many options to choose from that you can watch, from reality shows to shows like Power, Empire Star, Greenleaf, Queen Sugar, Love Is. I mean, I have so many options to choose from. So I need people to run my playlist. Run them. Just click play on the playlist. Let it run. And some of them have like 10, 15 episodes. Even if you don't have time to just sit down and watch all of them, if you're around the house cleaning, you can listen, you know, in the background, cooking or whatnot. Or when you're in your car or at work or, you know, whatever. Just, you know, I would appreciate it. I know some people already volunteer. Some people hit me up. I just finished this playlist. I'm about to start another one. You know, no pressure, no pressure. But your girl is trying to get monetized on my first review. So I'm going to do they're going to do my first review in like a month. So I'm almost there, and I have like 1,300 more hours that I need to get reviewed. So I got my 1,000. I've been had my 1,000 subscribers. I've been had that. But now, you know, I just been grinding, making as many videos as possible so that I can get them watch time hours up. And also, there's a video on my there's a video that I did about Ashanti, about her father and the allegations against her father on child abuse and child, you know, being a predator, basically. Part 2. If you guys could share that video, if you have a community board, if you can share it on your community board. I made 3 Ashanti videos. I made 3 of them. But I need the one that says Part 2. That's the one that I need to be shared. So if you guys can share that one, run my playlist and share part 2 of the Ashanti videos. Share it on your share it on your YouTube. Share it on Twitter, on Facebook, on IG. You know, wherever, because that's the one that I'm trying to get to go viral. And actually, I have been contacted by some of the lady who made the accusations. Her family members have been contacting me, you know, backing the story, you know, saying this really happened. She's not lying. This is her brother. This is her, you know, her sister. This is her. I'm like, I didn't expect all that. I'm like, oh my God, people from this lady, like real life. Like, it's one thing to do reviews on stories that we hear, and I always try not to be biased when I do reviews on stories that we hear in the news. I try not to be biased, and I try to just give like what people are saying. Okay, this person said this person said this. What do we think? I try not to be biased, and they really approved and appreciated how I did my review. So that's why I'm trying to get it to go viral. It's up to almost 4,000 views, so I'm just trying to get it to go viral. So it's the Ashanti video part 2 that I would love for you guys to share. I would love for you guys to share that. And again, if you guys have time, if you guys, want to, please run my playlist. I need 1,300 hours. And I know we can do it. I have a month to get 1,300 watch hours, and I know we can do it. So, yeah, I'm trying, Roxanne. Hey! I'm trying. Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate it. Yep. Ooh, hella. Yes, I love me some Mario. Woo! When he first came out with his first CD, I was like, oh my God. You can tell he's a whinist because, out of all the gospel music, when I was growing up in my really churchy household, the whinist, I loved me some whinist. All of them. BBCC, all of them. So when Mario came out singing, I was like, oh wow, he's really dope. But yep, it's the Ashanti video part 2. Yep, thank you, Miss Hall. That's the one that I would love for you guys to share. So again, I appreciate you guys coming through for my reviews. Every time you guys watch me, every time you share something, I really appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. And again, if anybody else is trying to get to 1K or anybody else trying to get to 4K, let me know. I always tell people when I'm done with my videos, just comment in the comment section, not in the chat, because it's kind of hard to find comments in a chat afterwards, but comment under the video in the comment section. Tanya, could you please run this playlist? Tanya, could you please, just let me know. I always say that, but nobody ever does it. And I'm like, am I the only one trying to get monetized? Am I the only one that was trying to get to 1K? Because I know some people out here, everybody who watched me, I know all of y'all don't have your own YouTube platform. I suggest y'all do it though. If y'all been thinking about it, I really do. I will support your channel. But so I know everybody is not concerned about that. But still, always put that out there, if you're trying to build up your platform or whatnot, just let me know. But Queen of Trades, you said they are the truth. Yep. And again, I was really trying not to be biased when I did the story. I was like, stuff like this really, really do happen, and this is a really sensitive subject. I know a lot of people, family, friends, associates. It's not uncommon that this stuff happens all the time. For somebody to be molested and raped. And then people just sweep it under the rug. And the perpetrator, the predator, never gets convicted. So I don't know what's going to happen, after that. After, she came forward and she told her story. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am keeping my ears to the streets. I did hear that Ashanti, somebody said she was out there trying to defend her father. But again, if something really goes down, I sure will post it. We sure will talk about it. I'll be working hard for these hours. Girl, Queen of Trade, honey. I'm telling you, people be like, dang, you always on YouTube. This is like my family and stuff. They're like, dang, you always on. You review everything. I said, I'm trying. I'm grinding. I said, once I get monetized, I'll be able to breathe a little. I might even take a whole week off. I am so serious. I literally have been going nonstop on YouTube with either 1 or 2 videos a day. I might take a day off every 3 or 4 weeks, and then I just go straight on for another 3 or 4 weeks. Then I'll take a day off. And mind you, I have 2 jobs, okay? 2 jobs and 2 sons. So a sister be tired. So when y'all see me not on YouTube for a day, trust and believe it's either because I'm in the bed sleep, or I'm doing stuff that I've been meaning to do, like running errands or something like that. And I'm like, boy, I got my main job. I'll be baking cakes for everybody because y'all know I'm a professional personal cake decorator. For those of y'all that don't know, it's Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. I'm on IG, and I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. Facebook is where you can find all of my pictures of all of my cake art. Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. And again, I have a YouTube channel. I haven't been on the YouTube channel in a minute. I do have some videos over there making cakes live, but I haven't been on that cake YouTube channel in a minute because I've been grinding. I'm like, I cannot waste any time on my other channels right now because I have to I'm trying to reach this 4K, and I have 1 month left to do it. So after I reach the 4K, like I said, I can slow it down a little, and I can start decorating cakes live again on, the other channel, because that takes time to decorate, to professionally make and decorate a cake with embellishments and all that stuff, fancy cakes. It takes hours, like hours. One time it took me literally like 9 hours to make a cake. Yeah, it was a wedding cake. It was 3 tiers. But, that was one cake. And then another cake, it took me 8 hours to make. But yeah, y'all can check out my work, on that Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice Facebook channel. But you said, hey, Tanya, my first time, love. Hey, Patricia, Lydia, thanks for coming through. This live is almost over, but please feel free to watch it from the beginning. And I was just telling my other subscribers, my other family, my other peeps, that please feel free to click on my playlist and run my playlist, watch my playlist, because I'm on my way to 4K. I'm almost there, and I have 1 month to get it. I need 1,300 more hours. So anytime y'all have some free moment, when y'all bored, when y'all want to watch something and there's nothing else to watch, besides maybe some beefs or something. I like watching beefs too, so I don't hate on the beef videos too much. I just be like, sometimes it's just too much, and sometimes you have to take a break from watching the beefs. Sometimes it just becomes too much. It's just too much negativity, and that's not good for our spirit. So yeah, I watch the beefs every now and then for some kiki, for a ha-ha, or to find out what's really going down on these YouTube streets. Who's lying about what? Who can we trust? We all do that. But sometimes you need a little bit more entertainment, a little laughter, So I try to keep y'all entertained by trying to be positive, trying to be funny, and bringing y'all some good information and some good reviews. So I hope you enjoy my channel, Patricia. I really do. Oh, Miss Hogg. Thank you, Patricia. You said you autoplay last night. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, you was. Yes, I'm sorry. You was one of them. I was just saying that some people had hit me up saying that they had played my playlist. So, yes. Thank you, Patricia. She was one of them. Miss Corey was another one. And I can't remember. If I forget, I'm sorry. Charge it to my head and not my heart, please. But Miss Hogg. Y'all, if y'all ever wanted to email me, honestly, my email address is on my YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel. It's right there. Larry, I saw him several times say, matter of fact, let me go and let me see if it's there, because I could be lying. Let me see. Yep, it says for business inquiries, and it said for business inquiries, click the email. So it's there. I'm looking at it right now. Under the About section. It has my Facebook, my Instagram, Tanya's Delights. It has one of my other YouTube channels. It has The Hood Table, which is another channel that you guys have to subscribe to. The Hood Table. DA space HOOD space table. The Hood Table. That's my collaboration channel with my sister Samantha, aka Sammy D. That's our collaboration channel. We collaborate over there once a week. We sometimes we do reviews, sometimes we talk about trending news. Last week we had a very good part 1 and part 2 video talking about child support, men who refuse to pay child support, and the women who love them. So y'all might want to check that out on the hood table. But yeah, the hood table is where we talk about anything, like anything. Over here is mainly reviews. Mainly reviews over here. On the hood table, we talk about, hey, it's the hood table. Anything happens in the hood from day to day, you never know what's going to go down in the hood. We two ladies from the hood. We still live in the hood. And it's called The Hood Table. It's kind of like a spinoff of Jada Pinkett Smith's The Red Table that she has on Facebook. I'm sure a lot of y'all done probably watched Jada Pinkett Smith's The Red Table on Facebook. Ours is The Hood Table on YouTube, IG, Twitter, and Facebook. The Hood Table. So if you go to my main channel, just go to my main page, and where it says like home, videos, playlists, community, channels, about, under the about section is all my other YouTube channels and my platforms. So y'all can find the Hood Table link over there, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, my cake decorating channel, and my YouTube channel, my PayPal, Instagram, all that is over there. So if anybody ever wants to email me about anything, I haven't emailed Larry or him yet, because hopefully if he's watching, if you really want to email me, it's right on my about channel. So I don't know what he wants to email me about. He said, I've seen one of his videos where he was giving a shout out. He had actually put me on the list of like, I think 5 other people, the best. Now, I wouldn't say, me personally, I wouldn't say I'm the best YouTuber out there. He's like his top 5 or top 6 or something favorite YouTubers, and I was one of them. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. And, you know, I was like, I felt appreciative. I was like, oh, that's so nice. You know, that's so sweet. But then I'm like, okay, when he said, I want to give you some suggestions for your channel or for content, I'm like, the first thing I thought of, I ain't even gonna lie, Larry, if you watching, I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, Larry is always into it with somebody on YouTube. Larry is always arguing with somebody, I mean, pictures, naked pics going across the internet. And I'm like, I don't know, Larry, what kind of content you trying to refer to me? I'm like, oh Lord, what was me? Eyes okay, you said you going hard. You ain't playing no games with these eyes on me. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm trying to what I really want to do in the end, to be honest, eyes on K, I really want my own show. Because y'all know I'm a personal cake decorator. I'm a personal cake designer. I really want my own show where I'm talking about different things, and I'm sometimes decorating cakes live on. That's what I really want. That's what I really, really want. And for a long time, I've always, like, in my hood where I'm at, a lot of people know me as a cake decorator, and also because, you know, I just know a lot of people, you know, just know a lot of people from the streets, you know, from school, you know, just know a lot of people. And so that's why I do really well in the cakes, because I'm known by a lot of people. I get a lot of referrals from a lot of people. I got like 3 orders this weekend. I got graduation orders through the rest of the month from high school graduation. So I'm pretty well known, you know, around town. And so people have been suggesting to me years ago, you know, you should start your own channel or your own radio station or your own, you know, things like that. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. But somehow, you know, I got intrigued from watching YouTube. And I was watching YouTube and watching all these people on YouTube, like, I can do that. Maybe this is my start. Maybe I should start on YouTube. And if I can build like a following or build some fans, you know, build a family around my around my platform, then we'll see where it goes. So That's why I jumped on YouTube. Thank you, Roxanne. Yes, them cakes is fire, honey. Them cakes is fire. I was at the cake store earlier today. If y'all watched my live earlier, I was at the cake store and I was like a little kid in the candy store, y'all. Every time I go there, I'll be like, ooh, what y'all got new? What y'all got new? But yeah, I had to stock up on some graduation decorations for cakes, so that's why I had to go out there today. But many blessings to you too, Eyes okay. Thank you so much. I believe he will. I believe he will. I believe whatever we have our heart set on, whatever our desire is, if we be good, if we be true, if we treat people the way we're supposed to be treated, the way we want people to treat us, I believe everything we want, all our desires will come to pass. I really do. I really do. Yeah, but thank you guys. And again, run my playlist. Run my playlist. Help your girl get to 4K. I got 1 month. 1 month. And of course, if you don't get the 4K within the 12 months, you know they review you again. They'll tell you, you know, we will review you again, you know, in the future, a few more weeks, a month or so down the line. But I'm trying to get it that first go round. That first go round. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for joining me on this live. Woo! Man, tonight was lit. Empire was lit. And for those of y'all who came in late, please rewind. Once the video uploads, please rewind and watch it. And toodles, Miss Hall. Good night. I think I saw Miss Gina or somebody come online. Somebody's live. I saw it. The notification. So I'm going to log off of here and I'm going to go online, see who's online, because that's what I do. Every time I got free time, I just watch other people and try to support other channels. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed evening. As usual, in the meantime and in between time, Primetime Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Nighty night. Thank you, Eyes on K. Bless you, babes.